I would like to now present you with a guidance to contact the inner child. While you can do this on your own, there are other therapists and other professionals who have instructed about this. It is helpful to have a guide. I have been doing this work for at least 4 years, especially with the inner children, with the MAP process that I have mentioned before, Manifest All Possibilities, which is a process of working with your subconscious to deal with the young parts created in early trauma. So with this process of working with your inner child that I present to you now, I first ask you to find a place of quiet within yourself. And to do this, I recommend you're closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Feeling the air move in and move out. Be assured that each watched breath will make the next one deeper. So as you continue to watch your breathing, you will notice that your abdomen, your tummy will rise on inhalation, expand, and drop or relax on exhalation. At this stage, you might notice how your muscles are softening. And where they're not, where they're tense, you'll notice and relax. So as we do this physically, we also relax our everyday consciousness. We relax it so we can expand and deepen. Here we're in the space of what I call imagination, inspiration, intuition, creativity, and play. This is where all things are possible. There is no time. All memory is present. So this is a context, a place of great safety. For those of you who can recall a time or a place when you felt very, very safe, bring that to mind so you can bring that comfort into the space. So in this space, we're going to invite in this timeless place a young child to come forward. And if one doesn't appear to you, you can think of an age where the young child would have, circumstances. You can think of a time when there was trauma. For example, 2 years and 3 months after my birth, when I was that age, my twin sisters were born. My world was shattered. My world became very different. So I can imagine this 2.5-year-old as the young child that I would meet. Or you can look through in your mind, pictures of you before the age of 5. And one will stand out, and let that be the young child that you will meet. In any case, while we're thinking of a particular age, he's also representative of the young child who was traumatized. So when we work with this young child, we are treating all young parts that were created when you were hurt very badly. So imagine this child. Take the time to make your presence very gentle and compassionate, and move forward to become visible in your imagination with this child. Look with warmth, look with curiosity and caring at this young child. Notice what he or she is wearing, their clothes, their shoes, how clean or dirty they are, what the hair is like, what the expression is. In being paying attention and curious, the child will notice that you are seeing and maybe sensing and feeling him or her. This attention would be very unusual because one of the experiences of early trauma is to feel invisible, and unimportant. So stand with this kind of awareness and presentness. Be there, see, sense everything right there, right now. So you can be present. So the child can feel what it is like to be with an adult who is with him or her, who is in the present, who is with life. So then carry on a conversation with this young child. Among the things you want to convey in your own words is whatever horrible thing happened, it was not his or her fault. That is how life is in people. It just slams into you, and it's not your fault. You just happen to be there. So really convey that they were in the way of this event or this person, and it really hurt them, but it was not their fault. Along with it not being their fault, they often, to make sense of the situation, decide that they must be deserving of this awful thing that happened. So they begin to have beliefs that they're bad. They're not worthy of respect. They deserve this abuse, this hate, this anger, this violence, this punishment, because who they are totally deserve it. So with these beliefs, they don't have a good sense of their value and walk through the rest of their life with this belief being not corrected. So help them identify what it is that they believe. Maybe there were words from their parents saying, "We never wanted you. We wish you weren't born." So that's the idea that the young self carries. So spend time with him or with her so that there is this revelation of what these beliefs are, which are lies. And this is where it's important for you to connect with the image of the young baby. Pure innocence, right? That hasn't changed. That innocence is still there. Now it's behind all that got created from that separation, that tragic shock of being outside care, love, and protection. So let them know that the heart, their essence is innocent and pure, not these lies and these beliefs. and let them know that all that they feel in reaction to this trauma of suddenly not having mother holding them or coming to them as they needed, when no one was responding, this shock of being ignored and sometimes maybe being abused by an angry, impatient parent who didn't want parenting anymore and shoved this young baby aside. So be with that reaction, the pain, the shock, the confusion, the anger of no, 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 it can't be like this. No, I don't want to accept this. And then the fears that come. Now I'm alone. What am I going to do? Anything about the next moment is full of fear, and that is natural, especially being so vulnerable and young. So you, the adult, help the young child to give space to these feelings. First, to recognize that they are there, pain, anger, huge anger, fear, dread, loss, grief. And take the time to say, let's give this feeling space to be, rather than to be buried and shoved underneath, hidden way in the heart. You can just imagine the heart accepting this intense feeling, pain, and then giving it space. And with time, a bit more space. The heavy darkness becomes lighter, more permeable. And with enough time and acceptance in the space that we're in, the feelings can go. Because feelings by nature, these emotions, come up and they have a short life. But if we bury them, struggle with them, turn aside from them, they live on. And that's why they need to be acknowledged, accepted, and given space. And with the adult's presence and reassurance, the young child can do this. So spend as much time as you need in this space where all potentials are possible, and provide your young child this corrective experience and another, so that the cells feel their pain and negativity washed away. In the MAP process, we ask superconscious to neutralize these intense negative memories as well as feelings, so that empowering ones can take their place. And this is your connection to seeing the child as pure innocence and actually having an essence of truth, love, and wisdom, which has been buried way within. So we thank ultimately the child for this experience. And if you can, promise to be back. If there are other things that get triggered and that she or he needs your presence for, so that they can accept all that is there, so they can become integrated and part of the adult.